Morning, boys. What you say, boys? We just send the announcement in real quick. Sending the announcement in, boys, and we'll get straight into it, man. What are we saying though, boys? Morning, boys. Morning. Morning. You get the link sent in. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. What are we saying though, boys? Morning. Shut the fuck up. Got that on the TT. What are we saying, boys? Morning. Let me let everyone get in here. I'll show you what I'm personally waiting on. I believe it's got a 5 pip stop. This is basically what I'm not waiting for, chat. We came very close to it a second ago. This is obviously EU. I think I've got a 6 pip stop. What are we saying, boys? Have the clocks gone back? Oh, so we got jokes, have we? We got lots and lots of jokes, have we? What are we saying though, boys? Morning, cheese. Sorry, that's so hard to actually pronounce. I'm gonna go with Rick. What's that? Rick Hess. Rick Hess, I think that name is. Must be a German name. Morning, Armstrong. What you saying, bro? What you saying, Simon? Bro, who just keeps on commenting their address in my chat? 338 Howlands. Can you stop? Rick Nacy. Oh, yeah, that clears it right up, to be fair. Rick Nacy. EU just dumped. I know, bro. I think Macy's already in shorts. So either way, we're eating on this. We did have shorts already in the pre-London, which have been tapped in. I'm personally waiting for this one here. But let me quickly draw on Macy's trade so you guys can see what we got in the mentorship. Give me 2 secs, boys. Hopefully we just dump. Some would say hopefully. Some would say hopefully. Some would be in a very different position though. So, ended off the 5-minute IFPG at the DTO. Nice, bro. Yeah, I've just sent myself Mace's trade. Let me quickly see his exact entry and exit. Yeah, so this is what we got in on the mentorship, boys. I'm personally waiting for re-entries here, but I'll show you what the pre-London stream have already got in this morning. I believe it was an entry straight off the DT. Yeah, it was. So it was an entry on the initial tap of the DTO. Appreciate the gifts, brother. I'm in GU shorts currently. Fair play, bro. I'll show you the trade real quick. I'll show you the trade real quick. So that was that right there. So stop loss was 7111. Holy stop loss. Okay, 5 pip stop loss, very tight. And then I'm assuming TP is Friday low. Yeah. Right, so yeah, that's Mace's trade right there. On the initial tap, and I'm waiting now for the re-entry. So obviously, boys, one of our main. I was waiting for Asia first. Fair play, fair play. Been in short since Wednesday. Hang on, isn't it Wednesday now? I was waiting for Asia first. Asia what, bro? Asia high. I've actually bear good with this. Obviously, with our one-to-one mentorship, boys. I can jump on one-to-one with people because I know for a fact there was a trader I did a one-to-one with yesterday, who was actually a pretty decent trader, but he just wasn't actually trading a strategy. He knew about all the blocks, he knew about the DTO, he knew about premium discount liquidity pretty well. Just didn't tie it together in a strategy. So all we really did is I just went through the actual ALG and DTO strat and showed him a way to actually apply it every day. And I know for a fact he would have got into this trade. I know for a fact he would have got in, which is lovely. Share the stream, lads. Yeah, trust me. Everyone double tap the stream. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone share the stream. Drop a like on the stream. Wait, mate, so you're on the live now. Should I invite you to the live and you can just talk us through what you got in with the members? If you want to request, just request, and then you can let us know what you saw on the pre-London stream and everything to do with the members getting in and that. EU does look like a good setup for shorts, both EU and GU. I'm currently taking a... Good work. But yeah, so mine's not actually tapped in yet, but the members did get in this. Was your detail at midnight? Yeah, bro, midnight. Also currently out of vapes, which is not really the best thing out of everything. Do you sometimes enter it off just to detail if it aligns with your bias? Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely, bro. So I'm waiting for this to fucking load. I don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, here we go. So yeah, first of all, mate, piss off. First of all, we have a daily bias first and foremost, and then we trade our strategies in line with that. So you can see once we've got our daily bias, we've got two strategies. Number one, ALG. Number two, DTO. So if we're, for example, today looking at sells, then we're looking at ALG sells and DTO sells. And you can see the DTO sells have two ways of entering. First way is just to move away and enter straight, and then the second way is we move away, return, and then we look for confirmation, and then we get in the trade. So we're within the pre-London stream and the mentorship. We're already in this one here, and I'm waiting now for this one, which is obviously another return back, basically after this confirmation and then price move. But either way, boys, moving really nice. We've got the bias spot on for these last few days, or this week in general, really. So it'll be nice to see this run away. Run away. Oil is your next. Oil is up. EU could be trading about 1 to 15 by the end of the week. Not likely, but the risk is there. Yeah, potentially could, bro. DTO at 5 a.m. UK time. Yeah, bro, 5 a.m. UK time. That sounds good. Vaping, yeah, it actually genuinely is. Did that get sent into the Signal members? This one will, bro, once it taps in. Once it taps in, this one will. Or not once it taps in, but once it actually gets there. Let's see, DTO. DTO is just a 5 a.m. time, brother. It's literally just a 5 a.m. time. So I'll show you my overall bias on this trade, boys. If you're watching on YouTube, man, everyone drop a like on the stream. How do we put the one-to-ones in on school? Just send me a DM, bro, and we book it in. DM me on school. But yeah, a lot of people are in shorts. I'll show you my bias. Yeah, Lou said at midnight he meant USA. Yeah, midnight USA, bro. Hello, bro. Same setup with you. Nice, man. But yeah, looking at this is my higher time frame bias. So, and it's basically this just sums it up, right? So, you can see we swept 2025 highs. As you can see, price bought up, took out these 2025 highs. We then had a market structure shift, obviously breaking a lot of lows with this sell-off here. So this for me is the start of a new trend, which is a bearish trend. Obviously it was bullish to take the 2025 highs. Then we had that big bearish break. And we can see we also have March higher here, which has been swept. So we do want price to trade down into March low, like that. And then also we have this weekly order block up here. So this is basically my bias, man. Sweep of the 2025 high. Price tapped into our weekly order block, swept March high, so we should trade down into March low. So I do still think we're in a very premium point in price in terms of where we could be. And yeah, looks very nice in my opinion. We are just trading below the Friday 50 now. So not the Friday 50, the range on the higher time frame. So we are just about in the discount. So we're not getting the best entries, but still very, very high up. If you look at it in terms of this range here, this leg here, you can see we obviously are still in the premium of that. So yeah, I do still think there's a lot of room to be selling. So I think selling's the best idea for sure. GU, yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely both looking good today. A lot of the times just GU's looking good, but this time GU both genuinely looking good. Please can I have a quick look at AJ when you have a sec. Yeah, let me know what you're looking at on AJ, bro. Check gold, boss. No worries. If I missed any comments, boys, just bang them in the chat again. I'll check gold in a sec, bro. Monday, Tuesday, ALG, Wednesday. Monday, ALG, Tuesday, DTO, Wednesday, DTO. If they all go, very good week. Yeah, for real, bro. For real. Bro, they did that as they've just restricted me. Genuinely, the second I read a YouTube comment. Like, the second I even read a single comment. GP, JPY, good with them shorts overnight. Oh, you held overnight. Nice. Nice. Bro, DTO set up. What confirmation should we look for before entering? Really a market structure shift, bro, or an IFEG? How many pairs do you actually trade, mate? EU, GU, and then EJ, GJ. Can't lie, I was high as when I entered last night. Wow. Really not the best way to trade, bro, not gonna lie. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just put them in the chat again. I'm trying to read both comments right now. They are moving pretty quick. Hey, bro, 4 hour time frame, GU price go down and touch order block, and then it seems to go up. What do you think? So I'll show you GU on the higher time frame. So again, similar to what we're seeing on the likes of EU. You can see we swept these 2025 highs. So it's a very significant sweep, of course. 2025. So we set these 2025 highs. We then got March high right here, which we've currently March highs, March lows. So yeah, we've had that sweep, had the sweep, had the move down, had the shift. So yeah, I'm looking at sells off of this weekly order block down to the March low. Bearing in mind we've already swept the March high, so I do just want that sell down. Looking at the monthly, we have seeming to be mitigating some quite nice things. So we've been mitigating this on the monthly for that push up to 2025, and then so obviously since coming down, we've also tapped into this weekly order block. So we are getting it mitigating certain things down here, but I am still looking for it to get taken. Bearing in mind the current range, if we actually look after this sweep here, the current range is from the high to the low. We've got our order block there, so we want to trade it down to the external low. Obviously being March low as well. It's just a nice confirmation. So with that being said, when we go down onto a lower time frame, all we're really looking at is sells. So I do think a lot of people are probably going to be induced by this. If I show you this, on the 4 hour we've got an imbalance here, fair value gap there. Price is filled. See, it's filled it. After it's filled it, it's pushed up and therefore broke out of these numerous highs. So we broke highs, and then we've came back down again to supposedly this order block. So I know that a lot of people are going to be looking to buy along this order block. A lot of people, if we get rid of this, are seeing that as bullish price action. They're seeing obviously price break high, and then the move, then the retracement, move again. So people want the order block, tap, and then move. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of buyers stacked up within this leg here when we retapped onto this order block. So these are just liquidity for us to take out. So I would be looking at selling off and taking these people out. So yeah, even in terms of buyers but market's just decided to have an off day today. Then what do you mean, bro? What do you mean an off day? Have you compared win rate for DTI versus LG? Not really, bro. You don't really want to. I mean, there might be some benefit in that, but you want to trade them both, bro. It's just to make sure you can get in no matter what. Like, people don't really quite understand just how easy what we trade is. But yeah, even this order block here, a lot of people are going to be looking to buy off of. So hopefully we can trade down into that and then just start stopping people out. For me, EU does look nicer, just currently, just based on the overall trend on EU. EG, you can see EG is really trending downwards. Alright, so that means that the euro is weaker than the pound, which is a little bit strong. So therefore, Euro USD is going to be a more optimal sell than GU, in my opinion. But yeah, so I wouldn't really consider this. I would assume that this is going to get stopped out. But it's definitely good for inducing people. Hi Lou, thank you again for the lives. No worries, brother. No worries, kid. Let me just shorten this, because I'm not actually in this trade itself. So let me just shorten it real quick. So yeah, I'm liking the look of that. I'm liking the look of this. Where's the other fucking price labels? Oh yeah, I'm bugging. Yeah, I do like the look of this. I do. So you can have a lot tighter stop loss. It's going to make your RR a lot better. That's just more preference. I'd rather be a little bit safer rather than have that really, really tight stop, personally. personally, boys. But let's wait and see what's good be. What you saying, Sigma? How you doing, brother? How you doing, Simon? Morning, Nord. What you saying, bro? Yo, Lou. What you saying, Phil? I've been profitable off just ALG for about a year, but it doesn't get me in obvious moves like this. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. ALG is reversal strategy, whereas DTO is continuation. That's why we have two different strategies, bro. So if price does just want to run, we are still able to catch it. That's the main reason why we actually trade both, bro. So we can always make sure we're getting into the trade if it's there. This is EU. I'm looking at the same area. Nice, bro. Yeah, this is EU, bro. This is EU. Why don't you enter from the fair value gap? It's not really that big of a fair value gap. It's kind of very small. So you could enter off the fair value gap, bros, if you want. It's absolutely personal preference, really. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Get 200 man in this YouTube live today. How many man we got in here? I think the live's bugged. It doesn't say there's nearly enough man, but I think there's about 100 man in there right now. Yeah, this is... well, I nearly said EA for some reason. This is Euro USD, brother. Euro USD. I agree, but markets don't have off days, in my opinion. Just your setup. Just that your setup isn't valid for the given PA. Louis, day off is mind games. Louis, day off is mind games. I agree, but markets don't have... Yeah, I don't really know what you guys are arguing with. You're basically arguing if is there such thing as the market having an off day. I mean, the market can definitely be not as nice as it normally is. Here's a good example. Bank holiday days is going to be that, for example. So it's a JPY bank holiday. So the yen's obviously not going to be moving as smooth. Obviously, days where there's a lot of news. For example, tomorrow we've got a lot of European and pound news around 12 and 1 p.m. So basically slap bang in the open of New York and the end of London. So tomorrow it's not going to be moving as clean. But these last few days, this week, I think it's been pretty nice, pretty clean price action, to be honest. It's been pretty clean, to be fair. But yeah, I think you're talking about two different things anyway. I think Drift King's more talking about just not actually getting into a trade on some days. I don't think he means like the market actually physically having an off day or something. So yeah, I think you might be getting mixed up with each other. But yeah, boys, let me know if you're looking at anything else. On the 15-minute, would you not enter on that? On the 15-minute order block. Oh, the FEG at 330. That's our stop loss is above that, bro. That's why I've got my stop loss up here to be safe for that fair value gap. It is above the DTO, so it would be a nice level, but yeah, that's why. That's why. I'm in a sell for GU for the 50-minute high. What's your opinion? Yeah, nice. I do think EU is pretty good aligned from EU. My friend blocked me because I kept telling you where he lives. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you do keep telling me where he lives. That's a pretty L friend for that, but fair play. I mean, each their own. It's quite funny, I suppose. Gold. Right, let's have a look at gold real quick. Boys, everyone drop a like on the stream. Let's get some more man in here. There is only less than 100 people, which is poor. Let's get 150 in here real quick, boys. If you are watching on TikTok, boys, you can come over to the YouTube. You get full screen. We have got about, well, we've only got 100 people on there now, but we do normally have a bit more than that. But yeah, YouTube, let me know if you're in any different trades to me, if you're looking at any different biases. And yeah. As I said, I'm personally looking for this here. Trying to find sort of any other reason why I would move in the other direction. Again, similarly to GU, we do have these sort of mitigations here, which people are definitely going to be induced on. Again, this order block here, I do think people are going to be buying from this order block. So hopefully that can just push price up into this other limit that I've still got placed. See, Macy's limit is a lot more efficient. We could do that as well. We could have a tighter stop. So you can definitely do that if you want. Especially now we've actually made the high. You could definitely just do that. But for me, I'd personally rather just set my limit and have a tighter, a wider stop loss. Because I am aware of this fair value gap here. That we've got just above these highs. So we may get some early sellers getting in just before those and then getting stopped out. So I'm going to be aware of those. Do you risk 1% per trade? Yeah, majority of the time, bro. Majority of the time. Ended up going for GU DTO opposed to EU. Not ideal. What are the chances of a straight drop-off? I mean, we are in a downtrend, bro. You never really know how quickly or slowly your one trade is going to hit or not. You can have an idea. London session, once we tap in, it should be a pretty quick move. But, yeah. A straight drop-off, I don't know. You kind of need a Trump tweet for that, my boy. Got in the EU last night for the continuation move. Nice, bro. Got the same setup, but my stop losses on top of the wick. Nice. Yeah, I risk 1% per trade, bro. Stop loss on top of the wick. Yeah, a lot of people looks like they're in right now. Top of the morning, Lou. The imbalance on 117 on EURUSD. Yeah, boys, I ain't even said yo to you guys this morning. No arguing, bro. Just healthy convo. Fair play, bro. Fair play, fair play. Arsenal will win. Oh, yeah, we got Arsenal tonight. Oh, yeah, what about that game yesterday? That game yesterday and now the game we're going to have today. It's going to be absolute chalk and cheese. How many trades you take in a day? Mainly one, bro, to be honest. I don't trade every day. It's another big thing about trading, boys. Not every day is a trading day. It really doesn't have to be. Not every day is a trading day. Every day can be, but not every day should be. You're better off just finding your a strategy that works for you and just waiting for that setup to come. If you have 2-3 trades a week, that's absolutely fine, bro. If you miss out a few days, there's nothing wrong with that. Villa beat both of them last year. Mad game yesterday, yeah, trust me. Villa beat who? What, PSG and Madrid? I mean, Bayern. What's your POI based on? What are you waiting for it to tap into? So one of our main strategies is the DTO strat, where price runs away from the DTO, retests it, and then moves again. So you can see what we did this morning is price moved below the DTO with that quick move, so distributed away from the DTO. We just want it to come back in and then get that next move down. The DTO is a premium and discount zone, so just before we do get those big sells, we are likely to just tap into that level and then move. DTO, if you don't know, boys, is the 12 o'clock open for New York, so therefore 5 AM for us here in London. Check your DMs, bro. Change my name to El Blacko. Okay. Yeah, I can't lie. I'm off the markets today. Took that overnight and I'm done. Fair play, bro. I understand detail with the other one. Other one's ALG, bro. Quizzy, just book a call, bro, if you want to get to know a little bit more. When you get a good setup daily, would you consider to trade it? When you get a good setup daily, you would, yeah. I mean, if it happens to be the case where you get a good setup every single day, then why not, man? Why not? But it's just like, in reality, not actually going to be the case. JPY is moving clean. Yeah, JPY was a bit weird. We've still got this low to sweep, which we should really still sweep. But when you got, oh yeah. Yes, we tried to sweep the Asian low, but failed. What pair are you talking about, bro? But yeah, it's moving clean for sure. We've got a sweep of this Asia high. So we've got this Asia low now to trade into. Again, we got the Asia high and low yesterday to still trade into as well. This is also going to be a 4-hour candle, so it's something quite important. What happened at 9 AM? Oh, to DXY at 9 AM. Give me 2 secs, bro, and I'll get onto the DXY. But yeah, we've also filled this 1 hour imbalance. So yeah, we are definitely looking to sell for the M basket and therefore buy on all the other pairs associated with it, such as EJ and GJ. So okay, yeah, that GJ from yesterday would have tapped in and ran pretty nicely. That was one with a 40 pip stop loss, 80 pip take profit. So if you did get in that from yesterday's stream, and that's a dub. It's moving really nicely right now. You could definitely look to getting re-entries as well. And then yeah, even EJ, bro. EJ taps into that order block perfectly, man. Yeah, nice. It's nice to see, boys. We called GJ to the T yesterday and EJ, which is lovely. You can see we've got that order block which we wanted to tap onto on the 15, I believe. Swept the Asia low, 15 minute, and then we ran. So you could definitely still get back in. As I said, we've swept the Asia low now, so we shouldn't really come below this point. And you should really just be looking for entries. So even entries off of this order block would not be a bad idea. Let me know if there's any other pairs you want me to analyse, boys. And the same for GJ, really. GJ's even a bit nicer just because, see, there's the sweep right there, the Asia low. So yeah, really you'd want this fair value gap to be filled and then get that next bit of movement. So something like this, TP on the Asia high. To be fair, you can aim for a more higher TP. One of the things with GJ is just don't have a really tight stop loss. There's actually no need for it. Just aim for something like that. Have a decently wide stop loss would be my advice to you boys. Are you the leader of Richesse? Yeah, bro. Look, EU, bro. Is short valid? Yeah, bro. Shorts are definitely still valid on EU. Defo's still valid. We have had one trade in the mentorship already. And then, so this one here. We do have a call in the mentorship every single day at 6 AM to 8 AM, breaking down what we expect to come from the London session. And this is the trade that we took. And then this is the re-entry that I'm trying to get in. So yeah, boys, that's basically what we've seen today. What do you think about gold? Yeah, I'll check gold in a sec. Leader like is a cult. Yeah, trust me. I am the leader. Mate's punching his PC right now after that statement of being a leader. To be fair, Mate is elder. He is elder, but he actually didn't. There was this one clan war where he had a funeral of both of his parents and his 2 siblings. And I think his grandparents and his dog. He had a joint funeral as his family home actually burnt down with them all inside. So he actually didn't attack on the clan war to go to the funeral, which is a bit unprofessional. So yeah, he has been demoted to elder. He's self-demoted. He was aware that that's just simply not good enough, so he's self-demoted. But yeah, that's why. Bro, can people stop dropping coordinates? Was a fair demotion. Bro's actually okay with it as well. He realised he's actually calm. Okay, whoever keeps on dropping coordinates in my chat, you're really playing with fire here, because I am going to bite. Alright, let's see these coordinates, chat. We're not even going to Google Maps it either. I'm going to Google Earth it. I'm going to stare into your fucking window, bro. So, yeah, get ready. That's not even a real place. So you actually dropped in fake coordinates. Oh, never mind. Where is this area? What area is this? That's really concerning. I don't really know why you've sent me that, but... So this is clearly your local area. Hatfield Heath. Wow. Okay. Seriously close to me, to be fair. I did think that. GeoGuessr with chat. I don't get why he just keeps on dropping his mates. Demote him to member, very unprofessional. It was unprofessional, but Elder's alright. How cost is your VIP, bro? How cost? Our VIP, bro, it's $150 a month, brother. Is our one-to-one mentorship. $150 a month for our one-to-one mentorship. That comes with, as I said, the pre-London stream, post-London stream, 100 videos, and one-to-one calls. So that's a one-to-one mentorship where we teach what we teach. Today, no entry. I think there will be entries, bro. I do think there will be entries. Is he in trouble? Nah, he's alright. I'm North London. Fair play. And 50k giveaway each month. Yeah, and we give away 50k every month worth of funded accounts. So at least one person in the VIP. Okay. Looks like we've had... Okay, someone just dropped this and said lose current coordinates. I swear to God, if this is my coordinates, bro... Yo. That is not my coordinates. This could be Mason. Oh, this is Chelmsford. Okay, now thank God that is actually not my coordinates. EURUSD selling until previous day low. I agree, bro. I'm looking at a similar move to you. Looking at a very similar move. Very similar move. Let me just drag this across so we know where the current entry is. Loki's taking his time. Yeah, the only thing I don't really like is just the sort of Asian mitigation. Everything else I really don't mind. Just the DXY, it's like a bit of a weird, very wicky candle tap in. And then we didn't really actually break the high. I think we just made equal highs. So it's a little bit strange, the actual London Open and Asia closed price action for the DXY. Makes a lot more sense on EUGU. We can see it's just making that clear structure to the DTO. But DXY, it was a very like weird impulsive move. You can see it was just like a few 1 minute candles at 9. Lou, will you close all positions before FOMC? Yeah, defo, bro. We'll definitely be out by then anyway. Bear in mind, FOMC is not until way later. You can see 7:30. So we don't have any news today, boys, until 7 PM. So it should be decently clean. Tap us in, bro. Tap us in. Is this actually not going to tap us in? Morning, reality. What are you saying? Edgy DXY. Yeah, it's a little bit choppy, but I do still like the overall direction. It's still following us the way we want to be. Bro, stop putting coordinates into my chat, 'cause I'm going to have to keep looking at them now. You live here. Okay, again, let me... Go back to Google Earth. Let me go on the Earth. Just take me somewhere. What is your obsession with this area? I'm sure this is... Okay. I'm assuming you're just dropping everyone's... Okay, again, not my house. Journal reviews to do. It's all alarms for me this morning. No trades yet. Fair play. Yeah, I'm mainly looking for EU, but we're still sort of waiting. We're still waiting. Thank you, NZD CAD. Yesterday, I get the guts to wait for the sweep of Asia hires. Thanks. Let's have a look at NZD CAD. Oh wow. Oh, what the sweep? Yeah, you waited for the sweep. Yeah, nice. Nice, brother. How much would you risk on evals, Lou? 1 or 2%, bro? 1 or 2% for sure. 1 or 2% for sure. Boys, if anyone does want to book a call, and wants to ask me anything about my strategy, the way I trade, or just our concept in general, then feel free to go to my Instagram, boys, Richesse, and there'll be a link on story to book a call. There'll be a link on my story to book a call. Terrorist football match today at 8 PM. Yeah, to be fair. What is that song called? Oh, they need to just not play. They're just going to not play the... They're not going to play the Champions League song. They're just going to play this. Bro, it's really not going to tap us in, bro. As if we're going to get this close and not fucking...
There's no way. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on Allah. Put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say you swear to God that just happened. I just spent $200,000.
It's all I see is Arteta's face and Simeone's face when I hear that song. My bad at 1.17. Yeah, that's basically where I'm looking to get in as well, bro. Genuinely a few pips off. 1.17. Wait, so you're already in then. Fair play. Chat, who's in? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're in. 1 in the chat if you're in. 2 in the chat if you're waiting. 3 in the chat if you're not getting in. One, 2, or 3, chat. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, boys, what we're saying. 1, 2, or 3. 4. Ben Bramley. Ben Bramley, our little comedian. Our little comedian, Ben Bramley. Just had to drop the 4 there. Just had to drop the 4. Okay, Ben, that's you muted. That's you muted. Take 5 minutes break, pal. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 1, 1. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, my beam. I understand you get excited sometimes, but when you actually spam something 20 times, it kind of messes up my perception of like how many people are saying what. But most people on YouTube are actually waiting for the trade. Most people on TikTok are actually in the trade right now. But yeah, vast majority. I only got like a few free, so majority of people are looking to get into shorts here. So hopefully when we tap in, we can just absolutely fucking bolt, boys. We should be able to. As I said, boys, if you are new around here, I trade the London session every day. I've been a full-time trader now for about 3 to 4 years. I trade 2 main strategies, the ALG reversal, DTO continuation. I show people how London sessions is all you need in order to trade the markets profitably. The reason why majority of you, I'd say 90% of you watching this stream, if you're unprofitable right now, it is probably down to the fact that you're trading New York session. New York session is not the best session to trade at all. Not the best session to trade at all. A lot of retail traders are drawn in. It's like a moth to a flame. You think it has the big distribution move. It has the most amount of move in terms of volume. So I must trade it. But it's just not the case. If you trade New York session, you're going to get cooked over and over and over again. If you trade the London session, your life is going to be very, very simple. All the New York traders that you see on social media would also trade the London session if they could. But the way the times are, they just simply can't because it's in the middle of the morning or night. So like 2, 3 a.m. for them. But that's the only reason people trade New York, because they watch influencers who do it. When if you just traded your native session, the London session, the market is actually so much easier. So much easier. Mainly being as well is that London manipulates. So you don't even have to know where the main distribution move is coming. You've just got to catch a small move. So what we do is we have a daily bias on the higher time frame. So like the daily and 4-hour time frame, we have a daily bias. If that daily bias happens to be sells, which it is today, then we have our 2 London setups. London reversals and London continuations. So I already know I'm sells, so now I'm looking at either this or this. So London sessions are a lot easier, boys, I'll be honest. But I swear, if we don't get tapped in, I swear, I'm going to break my monitor. I'm going to break my monitor, I swear. I swear. I'm going to break my monitor, bro, I swear. Is this NQ? No, this is Euro USD, brother. New York is decent. It's alright, bro. Like, it's tradable, but the thing is, there's just so much stuff going on that you've got to look out for. London session is very simple because it reacts off 3 levels. There's only 3 levels that matter. Asia low, Asia high, and DTO. If you understand how the Asia high and Asia low works and how the DTO works, that's you. Like, you're good. You're now good for always trading. Alright, your chat, great one, mate. Your chat, great one, mate. I did actually answer you, 24CZ. Also, bruv, also. Curb that attitude out of this stream right now. Curb that feminine attitude. I swear to God, it's like when you don't answer a text from a girl. I mean, just air me then, fine. Like, Jesus Christ. Your shit does stink like the rest of us, mate. So loosen up a bit. And I did answer you. I answered you the second you commented it. So maybe you should listen up. Hello, Matt. Name's not Matt, but hello, bro. What you saying? Just about to open a short here, about to dump soon. Fair play, bro. I'm just holding my limit. 5 min ban. Yeah, he's lucky you don't hold that, to be fair. What was the third thing? The third thing is if you're not looking to get in. How many pips stop loss for this setup? You cheeky boy. You cheeky boy. You trying to copy me? If you're trying to copy, bro, then get in the signals, man. You can get all of my trades sent directly to there, and you know what I'm getting in and what I'm not getting in. Last week we did over 10% in there. Well, actually, just under. We did 9%. What are you saying, Daniel? Bro, what do you think of the 4-hour candle last Friday, 10 a.m. prices closed above that FEG 3 times now? Four-hour candle. 4-hour candle at 10 a.m. Prices closed above this 4 times. Okay, yeah, so this here. I wouldn't really be considering this, to be fair. Main reason being is I see this as a leg. And then this is the retracement, just for the leg down again. So obviously when we're looking at price moving, and we got like a trending market like this. Obviously this one is in a downtrend. So if you get the move down and then you get the move up, you only want to be focusing on the PYs in your distribution leg, and then you want to ignore all the ones that are in this leg here. So if we're clearly in a downtrend, right, and then we get this, and then you're left with a situation where we've got, okay, again, just taking off the FRP for genuinely no reason. Cheers, TikTok, massively appreciate that. 3 days. So they've took me off the FRP for 3 days and they instantly declined it. Boys, what do I actually do, man? What do I actually do with this fucking TikTok account? They take me off the FYP for no reason. I need to speak to support or something. So annoying, bruv. Yeah, that's basically what I'm looking to happen. So you're basically wondering if we're going to move off this. I wouldn't assume that we're going to move higher. Obviously, we're in a downtrend, so you should just assume that this is going to fail and that we're going to move down. So I wouldn't care about this fair value gap here. It should fail. So basically the equivalent of this fair value gap here. Wouldn't worry about that. Bruv. Bruv.
No way, there's no way, there's no way. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on Allah. Say put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say you swear to God that just happened. I just spent $200,000.
Mate, what do I actually do with this TikTok, bro? Seriously, I'm going to have to talk to... Let me get up TikTok support now, bruv. I'm going to have to chat to them. If I can call them on the live, I'll fucking call them and tell them. Like, what you're doing to me is putting me through so much mental stress, it ain't even right. Say you swear to God, bro. Say wallahi. Safe, cheers. Reason behind SL. Just above this fair value gap, bro. We do have this fair value gap left over from the Asia session. So we do know that price could potentially retrace up to that and then get the sell-off. So I just want my stop to be nice and safe for that. To be fair, I do still think we are going to continue up to this and give us our entry. What is that audio? Say wallahi, bro. Say you swear to God, bro. Yeah, I'm going to go on TikTok support right now and have a fucking stern word with him, I swear. How do I even get on TikTok support? May I ask why he didn't enter first when price first retraced back? Nothing, mate. No major reason, bro. I just wanted... Okay, appeal not approved. How do I get into contact from someone from TikTok? Yeah, so we did get into that in the pre-London, bro. But this is... So the pre-London is the stream we do prior to jumping on. So 6 AM to 8 AM with... Well, 6 AM to 8:30 with our members. So this is the trade we got into there. So we are in this position, but... I'm mainly waiting for the actual return to that level. Bro, I swear to God, if this moves like this music's pissing me off. It's calm if you didn't get tapped in. It shows you didn't FOMO in. Oh yeah, 100%, bro. Boycott TikTok. Nah. I'm trying to contact them right now. Bro, let me fucking contact you. Why is this so jarring? Why is this shit so jarring, bro? Get in touch with TikTok. Bro, just mate, seriously, bro. Is that Mad Wakey? This can piss off for a start. Is that fucking Nonny Mad Wakey by any chance? Frequently asked questions. I've clicked contact me, yeah? TikTok live. Contact, yeah? I want to contact you, not the help centre. How can I contact you here? Where is the contact? Where contact? Look at them unbearable people. Little garden in their office. That is so childish, man. Seriously, TikTok, you need to grow up. Whether you got a question, need support, or just want to say hi, we're here to help. Clearly fucking not. Clearly not. You can't contact them. It's impossible to contact them. So why take the absolute piss? Oh, well, if you got a question, need support, or just want to say hi, we're here to help. I can't contact you. There's no way to speak to you. If I was Mr. fucking Beast on TikTok, there'd be no way to contact you. Go to Help Centre is just literally just questions. Our Partners is just another website. Media inquiries, legal inquiries, privacy inquiries. Can I contact you through one of these? Oh, no, clearly fucking not. What about this? Let's just go through this. Let's go through this lane. It's clearly not going to work. So let's get help with TikTok Live. Was this helpful? No. Yep, I do need more help. Submit a ticket. Max 140 characters. Maximum 140 characters, by the way. Maximum 140 characters, by the way. Clever to not giving you a character count until you've actually filled that character count. Look how smart that is as well, TikTok. Well done. Another shit thing that you've done. Character count there doesn't come up until you've filled it up. Like Jesus. P.S. Kill yourself. These lot best get back to me ASAP or someone's fucking getting their head taken off from TikTok's shop. That's enough to explain the sitch. It's just jarring. I just wanted to tell them just how bang out of order they're being and how much it's annoying me, but they just clearly don't let you. They ain't trying to read all that. A lie, bro. Do you want to fucking do about 140 characters? Mate, it's your job to read complaints. If I want to make it 1,1400 fucking characters, I will. If I want to make it 1.4 billion characters and make you read it, When Lou rages, it gives me hope for being a profitable trader. I don't really know why, but it fares. You're dealing with overworked slaves in a Chinese company. It's not even a Chinese company anymore. I think they're owned by the Israelis now. Fucking bullshit, bruv. Oh, mate, what is my trim saying? I barely need a haircut, man. I hate getting my haircut, bro. I think it's so shit. Alright though, chat. We're coming back up, so we should really get tapped in on this. Have you tried contacting them? Nice troll. To be fair, actually decent troll there. He clearly tried. But yeah, boys, let me know, man. If you lot are in yet. I'm still waiting. It's been moving a little bit tedious in the last, what, hour and a half? I've just been steadily retracing up to this point again. Which is what we want. It is what we want. It's jarring they took me off Tiki though. It's jarring from them. I ain't gonna lie. 2 secs, boys. By the way, but I'm waiting for a retest of all the block fair play. By the way, we are live on YouTube as well if you do want to get in. We've got about 120 man in there. If you do want to tune into that, boys. Let me see if I can text them on here. Caveman, that's crazy. Wait. What does your barber do for a living? It's probably the oldest joke. It's not really that crazy, is it? Fuck you. It's a shit joke. I've heard it a million times. Made me laugh the first time. Alright, chat. Let's get into that time. We're pushing, boys. We're pushing. Alright, we're just about to push into this. Okay, here we go. Right then. Right then, right then, right then. I'm triggered him. Fair play, bro. You know what? Let's get the vibes up. We've been done over by TikTok. TikTok, I hope you know that. You've done me over. You really, really have. So now, let's get on some tunes. It's the first one that comes up and it made sense by the name. It made sense. Yo, chat. Let's jam out right now. Let's jam out. Comment double L. Yo, if people spam L's, I'm going to skip the song. If not, it's going to stay. Act like you know me because we got the bag on. Tell them we getting money. Come on, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see how we play. Tell them we getting money. I'm locked in, I'm in. Bag on, tell them we getting money. Come on, DXY. Thoughts on GBP Khaled buy? Yeah, I'm in by Nat's hair. Fair play. We probably will tap back into the DTO. GU you can see just not moving. If we look at EG, wow, yeah, that played lovely. Bag odds, and then we getting money. If we look at EG, we can see that EG is pushing higher. Let me actually see how that sounds on the audio quality. So we getting money. Let me quickly see what that actually sounds like. So then we getting money. Hold on. Yeah, you can hear that. Yeah, boys. You can see GU's not really moving. EU is kind of pushing up a bit. So really the reason for that is when we check EG, you can clearly see that EG overall, since obviously the start of March, or the end of March, sorry, so this month, has been clearly bearish. So it's been trending downwards. However, recently, specifically the last few days and today, we've got a few nice bullish candles, and then we just got that bullish push there, which is obviously having an impact, pushing Euro higher. So hopefully that's just a small move, and we can soon just continue with that overall bearish trend. We obviously don't want that to sort of hold for too long. Just want to continue with that trend. Yeah, we're still consolidating, so we do need to break out of this consolidation before we get any type of move in either direction. I don't know. We're probably going to chop up and chop back down, to be honest. I don't know why we'd rise from here. Now let's play some good music. Yo, chat. Let me know, Jim, what account size did you take this on? 200k, bro. 1% risk. Stand to lose 2 bags or make 5. Yo. Dubs in the chat for this song. Everyone's got to drop a dub for this. Go on, let's get this candle flip. First off, and the click you claim. Think shorts are early, you know, Lou. They may be a little bit early, but we've got our stop loss in a decent point. So I've got my stop loss clear of here. I could have entered like this, and it'd be a lot higher RR. But as I said, bro, I just do think we could maybe come a bit higher. So I've got my stop loss in a safer point. Real G's, quick to start your ugly ass off the street. See Tupac. On the couch when you see Tupac. Oh. The way, yo, get out the way, yo. W song, trust me. W songs all round. Everyone drop a like on the stream, boys. Let's get 100 likes in this stream right now. Let's run, let's run, let's run. Let's run this. Let's run this, let's run this, let's run this. Say wallahi, bro. Swear to Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Why is there such a delay on that? That's better. This one's better. He made already 500. Okay, let me just show you that I've been tapped in. Hang on. Bro, how did you know that? How the fuck did you know that? The fuck? Lou, ops on Urimi University, the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT, while you're actually looking at him. You're looking at him, bro. You're looking at him. Don't make me have to aura dump on you right now, bro, because it will be done and it will be done with absolute ease and you will not like the look of it. You will not like the look of it at all. Little Gucci belt around the neck. Ray-Ban bins on head. This is how I'm coming all of my live stream now. Got a Gucci around and... You put that back. You grow the fuck up. I'm 23 years of age. We will put this one on. This one is serious. No one's got this, chat. No other trader's got this, boys. Tell me one trader that's got this. No trader's got this. You can have your SVJs, your GT3 RS, your Rolex, your RM. But no one's got a Frank Mueller finger watch. 1 of 10. Frank Mueller, 200 years old. No one's got that. Google it. Google it, losers. You might learn a bit. You might learn something from me for once. Why have I just suddenly turned unbearable? My uncle is King Von. Alright, I'm just going to put you on the list of people I never want to meet then. Right, yeah, we're moving decently. We're moving decent. Obviously, I'm in this one here. We've also got this one from the pre-London. So some would say we're laughing right now. So yeah, these are our trades that we're in right now, boys. Oh, this is a good song. Yo, dub Diddy in the chat, man. W Diddy. Yo, everyone drop a dub right now for Diddy. My nan's got one. We're fucking laughing. Come on, bro. Come on, Fletch. Your nan ain't got this, bro. Tell your nan stop catting me. If your nan has got one, then holy aura. Bro, you can't get these. Bro, you gotta... Listen. Just ain't... W Notorious. Notorious. Wow, I thought you were talking... Well, bro had to specify he wasn't dropping a dub for Diddy. Done did it. Come on, bro. Waiting for EU to push higher before I enter short. Fair play, bro. What are you waiting for? He bought around 30 to 33 lot. Nah, I got like 16 lots it was. No, work. Brother, and I got this one on my, what do you call it? The marry finger. What do you call it? The engagement finger. Because I'm married to the fucking No, that was so cringe. I couldn't even drop that with a straight face. Alright, yo, shout out Diddy, man. It's my favourite part of the song. It just gets me bricked up. No, I'm joking. One of one Gucci's ink plated. No, this ain't even Gucci. This is Frank Mueller. You'd know about Frank Mueller if you knew shit, but you probably don't really know that much shit, so it's fair enough for you. Nah, to be fair, bro. Anything Gucci now, I would never touch it. I would not wear anything Gucci now. Maybe like a pair of Gucci loafers or something. Other than that, not for me, man. Gucci's dead. You've been Dubai now, bro. Nah, don't do that, mate. Bro actually took it in the chin. W Diddy Louis. Not really my name. I don't have any relation to Diddy. Don't really feel like that had to be said, but... Interest. I've got a G-Shock one. You got a G-Shock finger watch? No fucking way. That sounds sick. I want to collect the Infinity Stones with finger watches. G-Shock finger watch. If you're lying, bro, you're muted. Holy aura. Bro's not even lying. Hard. On the tech deck as well. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows. Okay, let me put in... You know what? This guy that keeps on... I'll tell you what. The guy that keeps on dropping coordinates. Do you mind just swerving that a little bit and just dropping your mate's first name, last name, date of birth, email and gender so I can sign him up to get so I can sign him up to then get myself 10% off G-Shock. He could then probably reset my account and actually reroute the watch to him if he wants, so... Yeah, one of you's drop one of your mates' addresses and all that. Oh, you don't even need the address. I mean, you've sent the coordinates to his fucking house. Well, I think they're sold out now. It's calm, bro. These sold out like 170 years ago. It's calm. Aura. Gucci X Saint Laurent X George. So who's George? Who's George, bruv? Gucci Saint Laurent George. What's your TP? Daily CRT low, bro. So Friday low, I believe. Yeah, Friday low. Sorry, this always pisses me off. Always pisses me off. Oh my god, I've got to say this. I've got to say this. Why? Why would you call your name Jagged Edge? Like, bruv. This... Jagged Edge. Bruv, out of all the names you could have called yourself. All the names you could have called yourself, you call yourself Jagged Edge. Anyway, boys, yeah, so my target is, as I was saying, is we have, so if we just go to this real quick. We have our March high, our March low. This is what we're trading down into. We've got our weekly order block, which is what we're trading off of. And we've got our 2025 highs, which have been swept, which is our main liquidity draw for the overall sell. So we're just looking to continue that sell. If you look at the actual range from here to here, we are in the premium sections, which is more optimal for sells. Obviously, the discount section is more optimal for buyers. So we're looking at sells. So then we're just going to look at any sort of liquidity that's being taken or generated in here that we can actually get in off. And then when we look at the market, you can see we have a candle here from Friday. We've got Monday pushes up, sweeps Friday's high, and then closes back within the range. So the main key is the fact we closed back within the range. So swept Friday's high, closed back within the range, which then means we want to trade down into the candle's low. So exactly like this here, boys. If I show you this drawing right here. So CRT, we've got candle A, candle B. Candle A takes candle B's high. Sorry, candle B takes candles A's high and then closes back within that range. So then we expect it to then trade down into the opposite side. Does that make sense? Candle A here, candle B takes its high, closes back within the old candle range. So then we expect price to then trade down to the opposite side of the range, which as you can see is what happens. So that's basically CRT, what we're looking for on this. We are definitely getting rejection of these areas here though. Let's go. Everyone drop a like. So Richesse Goons, yeah. How old was you when you were circumcised? Oh my god, bro! Stop asking me this question. You've George Clothing by Asda. Oh, holy drip, holy drip, holy drip. So you've gone from even asking if I'm circumcised to now dropping the old does your mum know you're gay trick and basically saying how old was you when you were circumcised? I'm not circumcised. Don't know why you're obsessed with knowing this. Don't know why you actually want me to give it. I've answered this question 10 times, 20 times. It's like you want me to give a different answer. Well, to be fair, you clearly do. Once we break those wicks, are we going all the way down? Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, bro. Yes, Matt HD Trader. Again, name's not Matt. Name's just insanely not Matt. Bro, is DTO set are valid for DXY? Can I apply to any pair during the London session? Yes, bro. You can apply to any pair. Works best on EUG, you know. Actually, way better if I. There we go, straight on. Dude, they had that. Richesse put it down. Wait, what? KFC order 1 Zinger burger, 2 fries, 3 gravy, 4 mashed potatoes, 5 Coca-Cola. Sorry, that is the worst KFC order you can possibly ever get. KFC order, the only goated KFC order is you get the Zinger meal, or you get a Zinger burger, chips, and you can obviously pick between a piece of chicken or 2 wings. What I normally go, I go Zinger burger, fries, gravy, Pepsi, and then I'll go for the piece of chicken, and then on the side I'll get 4 wings. That's the order. That is dead. You ain't even got any chicken there. You got a Zinger burger, which you get the tiniest little fucking paper thin sheet of chicken. Then you got fries, gravy, and mashed potatoes. Daniel, I don't rate that. Okay, and your next question is, okay, do you bash? Zinger stacker all day. Is that the one with the no, hash brown? KFC chicken too slimy and horrible. Nah, bro. KFC is unbelievable, man. KFC is genuinely so clear of any other fast food. KFC is like ridiculously clear of. Like, it should almost be a crime. Well, I'm taking it way too far at this point, but it's banging. Bro, you just said the exact same thing, but I added mash. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I've got what you've got, but then you've got mash, and I've got a piece of chicken and 4 wings. That is very different. It's like the main body of the meal is the chicken and wings. Like, nah, Pepe's. Pepe's is banging. I used to have one next to my school. But Pepe's is dear though. Well, it's not actually dear, but back in the day, in school times when we used to go in Pepe's, everyone used to be like, "Bro, it's so expensive in there." I'm sure it's like a tenner for like that rice and chicken meal. KFC bucket is nice, yeah, trust me. He defo bashes in KFC. Ask your dad. He joins me. He actually joins me. I'll get him to dip his fingers in gravy. And then, okay. It's a double zinger, no hash brown. Oh, fair play. Pepe's over Nando's, I can't lie. Nando's tops. I ain't had Nando's in fucking time. Probably like 2 years, maybe even. I rate Nando's highly, but I never eat it. I don't know why. I just never go in there. If I go out for food, I'll go Wagamama's. That's the only gaff I'll go. If I go out for food, obviously not. Like, I'm not fucking... if I go out somewhere nice, then yeah, fairs. But if I go out somewhere just to get food, I'll either go Wagamama's or chicken sheesh and rice. Either Turkish gaff or Wagamama's. That's all I'll really eat if I go out to eat. And then if I order food in, I'll get a cheeky KFC for myself. If not, I'll get like an Indian. Chinese is alright, but I don't really fuck with Chinese like that. It's alright. Alright, there's unbelievable there's unbelievable Turkish butchers near me. Sometimes the Turkish butchers are dead, but this one's banging. They make all the food for all the... you'd probably know the restaurant, but I'm not even going to say the name. You'd probably end up hunting me down there. And then wank yourself off. Okay. Can't even tell you guys about a cool fucking place that I found to get cool butchering. But like, bro, I can't even talk about shit I want to talk about without you guys just saying I'm wanking in... Okay. Do you cook food at home? No, I eat everything raw. Yeah, no, I do cook, bro. I think Nando's is shit expensive for what it is. I ain't big on Nando's. I do like it. I do really like it, but I mainly like the wings. Have you been to Gökyüzü? Banging Turkish restaurant. Is it really? Do you want me to Google that and it's actually not going to be a Turkish restaurant, but instead of butt naked dude or something? Be real, bro. In my area, I live like the area what I live in is quite near to North London, so obviously there's a bag of Turkish bres. So there's so many Turkish gas around me. I haven't been to that one. Gok. Oh, in Chinkford. Oh, that looks quite banging, to be fair. That doesn't look like Chinkford. This one. Bro, that does not look like fucking Chinkford. That looks like Turkey. A little kofta there. Boys, yeah, these wings, mate, I'm telling you, I found a butcher's. The bangingest butchers in around my area. They sell all of the stuff to the the Turkish restaurants. You get them wings there, kilo of them for £6. If you get drums and flats, you get like 20 odd wings. If you just get drums, then it's like fucking 10, 15. Bro, I've got that like fucking 3 times this week already. Just go there, get a bag of wings. I get half a rack of lamb ribs. Get them. They got their own marinade as well, which they sell to the restaurant. They marinate it for you in there. Obviously, the wings are already marinated. Half a rack of ribs, 20 wings. Slap it on the barbie. No danger, mate. No danger. Sheesh Kitchen is decent. A few up in Hertford are good. I recommend Nelore Brazilian Steakhouse. I actually haven't really been to one of them Brazilian gas. You're near Curvan. I'm not near Curvan. I do know Curvan. That's the one Turkish restaurant I don't like. But I was pretty fucked up when I went in there, so. What's that? Price running. Oh, yo, boys, my theme song's going on. If you don't know, boys, if you don't know about this song, then get to know. Get to know about my theme song, yeah? Get to know about my theme song. If you don't know, make sure you get in to know right now. Chingford off the A406. Oh, yeah, fair play. A couple of my pals do live in Chingford. Raw chicken and gravy, wow. You brought it up. Raw chicken and gravy. Yeah, I don't live near Curvan. Curvan Kitchen, that's like proper, like, that's annoying Essex, innit? My Essex is like London Essex, basically. There's two different versions of Essex in it. This is what you got, yeah? You got 3 different areas, yeah? There's 3 different areas of Essex. This is the Essex matrix, for those of you that don't know. You've got Hertfordshire Essex, and then you've got Towie Essex, and then you've got London Essex. So the main difference is Towie Essex, that is basically exclusively Brentwood. Alright, and that's just where you get all the proper Towie birds, like just bare annoying people. Then you've got the Essex, the Hertfordshire Essex Hertfordshire. This is where you get all the girls that are just absolute, you know what's. They're a bit weird. There's no immigrants or anything. They love doing hard, you know what's. Because I don't know why. They just, in Hertfordshire Essex, they just seem to love Class A's, essentially. And then where I'm from is like London Essex. It's where you're basically on the border, like it's Greater London, but also Essex. And I think that's the best place. I mean, like, Hertfordshire's Essex is a bunch of weirdos, really. Towie Essex is just unbearable, and our area is not that bad, so. Our area's calm. It's a bit more like, this is the theme song, by the way. But yeah, there's really 3 areas of Essex to split them up. Drop the butcher's name. I'll go cop some now. Whereabouts are you from, Addy? Ain't some of Kent in Essex? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, this isn't it. Wait, this is it. Yeah. This is my theme song. Let's This is gonna run. This is gonna run. But yeah, that what I was even saying that, because that Curvan Kitchen's like proper Towie Essex, mate. I hate that area, bro. It's jarring. Used to see a girl from there. I hated it. So annoying. You near Harlow now, bro? Allow me. Lou, do you need to do something to join giveaway? Anyone in our new mentorship is in the 50k giveaway, boys. We just need a displacement candle now. Yeah, facts, bro. When can we break even? It's up to you, bro. Break even whenever you want. Break even's a personal preference. I personally won't be right now. Addy, send me a DM. I don't really want to leak my location on live, to be honest. So, and it is quite near me, this butcher. So just drop your just DM me on Discord, bro. I'll tell you where it is. It is banging though, bro. You go in there, spend a score, and you'll have munch for days. Like nice munch as well. I love chicken wings, one of my favourite food. And they're probably the best chicken wings I've actually had. It's like the exact same ones you get in the Turkish gaff, probably even a bit nicer because they're a bit more fresh. Straight away buy them, straight chuck them on the barbie. Today Lululemon is not commenting. When can we break even? Yeah, it's a personal preference, bro, whenever you want to break even. I can't really tell you one way or the other. Pushing up from this support again, we consider DXY as just not really doing much. We've got a very safe stop loss, so we are currently, yeah, about 20 pips away. So we are pretty good. TP, 30 pips, stop loss 15. Matt B Trader. Don't know where this name Matt is coming from as well. Why is the pound trying to pump? Yeah, we're moving to the DTO. If we look at EG, yeah, so we can see this is really what we wanted. Is a return back to the normal trend. Because you see, we did have that early pump, but we've now recently got a return to that trend. If we look at the current 15-minute chart. This violent sell-off and then this violent sell-off again. So this obviously shows us that we're returning back to what this trend was, as we said we wanted to happen. We do want this to continue down. Obviously, if this moves down, it means the euro gets weaker. If it moves up, then it means the euro gets stronger. So right now it's returning to moving down, which means euro's weak and the pound's a little bit strong. So hence why the pound's pushing up a little bit. But yeah, it's got a nice price action, man. We should realistically trade below this support now. So we should get some euro weakness for a while. Should really break past this chap. Alright then, alright. Pretty slow right now though. We have been in for this will be about 35 minutes right now. These nuggets ain't ready. Come on, bro. G, you coming to DTO? Yeah, bro. Got him buy on UC. Should have gotten a buy on UJ. Hate when that happens. Earlier I did, but I got out now. Fair play. Yeah, JPYs are really nice, bro. So yeah, definitely consider trading them a bit more if you haven't, or if you're sort of more trading USD CHF. I reckon JPY will give you a little bit more movement, bro, against the dollar. DXY fucking about, yeah, trust me. Just DM'd you on this. You can DM me on this? No way. Did not fucking know that. I must have bare DMs then. How do you DM someone on YouTube, bro? It's not come up in my notifications. Oh, boys, this video is still getting comments. Bro, why's my hair looking super washed in this? This shit's got 121k views though, chat. 121k views, 400 likes. That's actually pretty good. Why is it breaking my mouse? But yeah, if you haven't seen this, boys, I'm not going to lie, it's a fucking bare good video. If you don't use volume at all, then definitely consider watching that. Getting that extra little bit of info. Got GJ. Yeah, I'm looking at GJ buys. Okay, came very, very close, as you can see. We was ever so slightly off of those buys. 2 pips, yeah, you can see. Absolutely beautiful, though. If you just went off 0.5, you would have got tagged in perfectly. This is obviously the trade we had yesterday. So that one's still playing out nicely. But yeah, definitely be buying GJ. Just a blatantly bullish pair, man. Same with, wow. Exact same on EJ as well. EJ came so close to tapping back into that order block. Half a pip off. But yeah, yesterday we called it perfectly off the order block here. And then rally. And then the order block here. And then rally. So yeah, we've been cooking on JPYs, boys. I'm not going to lie. GJ's been the one that's looked most likely to actually have trades itself. With this one yesterday off the DTO. Safe stop loss. And then obviously a flat 2-to-1. Just can't get you out of my head. Oh, your love is all I think. Alright, this is a tune as well. This is a tune. This makes me think of like buying politicians, sending countries to war just because I want more money to buy a nicer house. This song's got some aura to it. Serious aura to it. Can we re-enter? Whereabouts, bro? Where are you looking to re-enter? Who's in? Who's not in? Number 1 if you're in. 2 if you're not in. 1 if you're in. 2 if you're not. All the people understand and dream a perfect mad situation to sweet salvation. On Discord, oh sweet. I was gonna say, bro, how on earth do you DM someone on YouTube? This price actually is jarring. Yeah, it's very choppy right now, bro, but we are on the right side of the market. 111. Okay, most people are looking at sells. When market runs into SL, Lewis certified. Alright, casual me, that's you on a timeout, brother. I'm actually starting to time out people on this live. Anyone who gives any type of lip, you're getting timed out. So you guys can see the first yellow card. This yellow card is awarded to casual underscore me for homophobia, which is not tolerated, TikToks. Really not. Not cool, not good. So where is he? Casual me, we're going to go ahead and... Why can't I mute him? The user in timeout. Okay, you can have... No, I don't know if it actually kicks him, so I won't do it. But that's your warning. That's your warning, casual. That's your warning, lad. What do I need to do for a red? Something really, really horrible or offensive, or I don't know, something that just pisses me off. You get sent off. GU, why is it buying what EU selling? Because just because of EG, bro. If you look at EG, you see the score. Louis, I messaged you on IMO. What the fuck is IMO? Alright, let's see who's in right now then. So we got, okay, Brian's not in. What yen basket broker do you use? Brian, I use FXEM. Brian, you've actually got the same name as my granddad, bro. So, big up to you, brother. Brian's not in, Vivi's not in. Ralph's in, E2's in, Ernest is in, Nick of Time, Adam, Womble is in, Daniel is in, Jonah is in. Why wouldn't you go to Asia High? It may do, bro. Statch is in. Free up casual. Free up casual. Who the fuck's casual? Why has he called himself casual? Banter League's in. Cooper's in. Is Cindy okay? Just messing. Wow. S Furry's in. Simon's in. New Creation in. A lot of people's in this trade, boys. A lot of people are in this trade. A lot of people on this trade. Boys, I think what it is we're being a little bit too positive. We're being a little bit too positive. I think we just need to start aggressively trading the market, right? Just as aggressive as we can. And that's what we're going to do. Come on, boys. It's going to straight threaten the market. Hold my coat. Someone's got sink down a bolt. Till it's smoke. Is there like a strap? No clowns. Where's the why is there no weapons here? This is trading view, Lou. Obviously there's gonna be no fucking weapon. This is the best I can do. I'll be honest. Not really that intimidating, to be honest. I thought this was man's not hot. Wow, the disrespect is crazy. How are we feeling about this one? You in on it? Yeah, bro, I'm in on this. Wow, that beats it pushing. Wow, that beats it. Wow, that beats it's pushing price down. Can you increase the volume? I actually genuinely can't increase the volume. I had to turn it down, in fact. To be fair, that's one of the best bits. Come on, boys. Come on, market. My brothers. Wait, what's the need for that ad-lib? Which illegal sites do you stream games off? I don't game. I'm not a gamer. For a start, think about a gamer, right? Get rid of the mer bit and then tell me what you do. Oh, so you sit there being gay? Nothing wrong with that, but that's a choice of yours that you've made. I don't do that. Don't forget the magnet. Yeah, that's true, but the magnet, the thing is, the magnet is, I feel like it can be a little bit reverse psychology. It can be actually the opposite side of the magnet, which actually pushes it away. If you know what I'm trying to say. Yo, Lou, can you tell you to please start selling off? Should I email it? Should I send an email? Contact address. Contact address for Euro USD. Email. Okay, it's not trying to tell me. I will keep digging a little bit more. Euro USD email address. Okay, here we go. Euro USD is a currency pair. If you're trying to contact Euro USD, here are some options based on your results. Support at Euro Trader. That'll do. Okay, let me compile an email. This is again. Right, let's email Euro USD. I'm emailing Euro USD currently. Hello, Mr. SD. I'm writing to request. No, sorry. Demand that you drop by 40 pips now. If not, you will find you'll find yourself in some seriously deep waters, my boy. Comma. And I ain't the type of cunt to drown. You get what I'm telling? Yeah. Kind regards. Kind regards, Richesse. Lou. There we go. Okay, we are getting that candle down, so I will allow it now. Hello, Mr. SD. I'm writing to request, no, sorry, demand that you drop by 40 pips now. If not, you will oh, little spelling error there. If not, you will find yourself in some seriously deep waters, my boy. And I ain't the type of cunt to drown. Okay, let me reread that. You get what I'm telling you. Hello, Mr. SD. I'm writing to request, no, sorry, demand that you drop by 40 pips now. If not, you will find yourself in some seriously deep waters, my boy. And I ain't the type of cunt to drown. You get what I'm telling you? Kind regards, Richesse Lou. Okay, so I'm going to keep that one just parked off to the side. Parked off right there to the side. And if we do start moving to the upside, then that will be getting sent with optimal velocity. Do you think it retests DTO? Potentially could, bro. That's why I've got my stop loss pretty safe, because we do know that is a possibility. We do have this fair value gap just above. So I don't want it to come back up, but it could do. What VPN do you bash on? Bruv, Daniel, what the fuck is actually wrong with you? Yo, is Daniel's mate, if Daniel's mate's still in here, drop his coordinates again. Drop his coordinates and make sure you tell me what exact house it is. I'm going to send something to your house, courtesy of me. Courtesy of no one but me. Bell it. I reckon they got a phone number. I think that's a bit much. Maybe if we're about to hit SL, I'll bell him. That will scare him, facts. My lawyers will be in touch with you, yeah, trust me. My lawyers will be so in touch, it's almost concerning for you. As we said, boys, it probably is going to be this choppiness. I do still want to hit this order block, so if we want to continue down, take out these lows and then move, it's absolutely fine. Weird old 4-hour candle. Looking more bullish than anything though. Wanna be fresh from the fire. Got it. This screams sweep of London highs then sell off. Again, bro, our stop loss is nice and clean, so even if we do want to sweep these London highs, I'm not worried at all. Could have had my stop loss here, but then, like you said, it does run the risk of potentially getting swept out. But here, I think I'm nice and safe. Even if we want to not respect this, and instead move up into here, we'll still be in the trade. So that was the key for my stop loss placement. So we see we've filled this old fair value gap. If we really look at it, right, we filled that gap. We've also filled this fair value gap. So we should realistically continue down. I do think if the only reason that we won't continue down will be to fill this higher fair value gap that we haven't actually yet tapped into. So you can see here we came very close to it but didn't actually react off it. So I think that's the only potential thing that we could be coming into. Other than that, I think we're good. What's another good song? This 4 hours dog shit, yeah. You know, you're not wrong. Are you actually in this? Yeah, bro. If you come higher, I'm adding a position. Fair play. Where are you getting in, bro? Again. Gotta be fresh on the fight. Let's actually look at yesterday's DTO real quick. So you can see we did actually get price actually coming into it, into the DTO. So getting that optimal point in price before then dropping. If you look what happened really over the Asia session and late yesterday is, I mean, we had the initial sell-off, price then retraced, filled the imbalance here, and also got in the premium of the DTO, then sold off. So I think it makes more sense to just sell off, especially where our stop loss is, man. Our stop loss is so safe. Should really be good on this. And again, man, when we look on the higher time frame, we're so high up in price. We've got such a big amount to aim for. Yeah, hopefully we can tap into this 15 and just go. Being queen, I was sharing the same dream. Yeah, chat though, if you are in the one-to-ones, if you are in the one-to-one mentorship, boys, I'm not gonna lie, I've been fucking loving jumping on the calls with you guys. Like, one of the guys last night, I jumped on a one-to-one with him, and I genuinely just started talking to him about, like, my relationship issues and just cried on the phone for, like, 45 minutes. And he was just, like, sort of trying to calm me down the whole time and, like, give me advice in terms of, like, what type of girls to go for. So it's really good for me to just trauma dump on you guys. Nah, I'm joking. But in all seriousness, boys, I do bear rate these one-to-ones because as soon as I jump on call with you boys, what I'll do is I'll explain a little bit, but then I'll just get straight into your trading. I'll get straight into your last recent trades, and I'll be able to look at your most recent 5 trades and know like that what you're doing wrong. Genuinely like that. I've been you boys know, man. I've traded the London session every day for the past fucking 5 years, not missing a single candle, not a single day. So I'll be able to see exactly what you're doing wrong, man. Exactly what you're doing wrong. If I buy your mentorship, can I link you? Yeah, why not, bro? Why not? We're going to dump now. I call TJR, he knows. Okay, TJR said it's going to dump. If TJR said it's going to dump, he probably means it's going to drop like one singular point, and he's supposedly going to make $90,000 million off of a one-to-one, 1-pip retracement. Do you bash on the phone call? I'll tell you what, Caveman, if you say that one more time, I'm going to violently do it on phone call to you, yes. I will be. But yeah, boys, that one-to-one mentorship, I massively recommend getting in. Holy consolidation, holy consolidation, holy consolidation, holy consolidation, holy consolidation. Say wallahi, bro. $90,000 million is mad. Nah, pocket change. $90 million, absolute. Oh, $90,000 million, absolute pocket change. Probably do that in a casino, one hand of blackjack, hit on fucking 19 just because I can. FOMC today, so this is expected. It's not till a lot later on, bro. I hate this music video that you can you know the music video where you can hear the special effects in the music video. So I can barely listen to the song because there's just gunshots going off. One more stupid love song I'll be singing. I'm trying to find a good song, boys. I'm not gonna lie. There's not that actual good. Holy stutter. There's not actually that many good songs in the world. Has anyone else noticed that? I've noticed that recently. Like, musicians are actually probably the worst at their job in the whole world. Because how is there probably a 10 billion songs in the world, but not one of them really looks good to me right now? And I'm not even that picky. Like, I will genuinely listen to anything that sounds alright. Alright, this is a good one. Yeah, we've got this order block here. We should tap into this, man. Let's actually see if there's going to be an entry on GU. So we got our confirmations there. Obviously, as I said, if you do want to look for confirmations with the DTO, you wait for a move away, price to come back to a POI near the DTO. So price runs away from the DTO, step one. Step one. Price runs away from the DTO. Step two is we come back to a POI near the DTO. So we come back to a POI near the DTO, being this fair value gap. And then step three is we have a market structure shift on the 1 to 5 or IFEG on the 5 to 15. It's basically this. MSS on the 1 to 5 minute and IFEG on the 5 to 15, one of these two. So what I'm looking for now is exactly that. So there's the IFEG. So you'd either basically take it off of retap on the IFEG, so literally right now would be your entry. Or alternatively, you can wait for more confirmation by breaking this low, and then you can look to get in. But realistically, this is valid now. So if you did get in off the IFEG, or if that is what you're looking for, as I said, you'd get in literally there. Then it's just a matter of your TP and SL. You do want your TP clear of this. I would honestly have my TP up here. 10.5 pips. You've got enough to aim for, so why be greedy? You've got enough to aim for, so why be greedy, boys? Is that board available? What do you mean, bro? Oh, what, that writing thing? Yeah, bro. Let me plug my phone in, boys. It's gone like, all the screen's gone dark. Why is the screen getting dark for? All in, Dan, yes. Bash, Daniel, down 6% on funded and 6% on an eval. Any advice? Bro, I'm not going to lie. You never actually asked me about trading. You always just ask me in my circumcised or do I bash or where do I live. So, maybe think about locking in a bit. Just a fault, yeah, bro. Just a fault. Did you get tapped in? Yeah, I've been in for about an hour, bro. Shit's just moving slow than a bitch right now. Wait, what's this? Oh, mate, don't eat. Oh, bro, this song gives me flashbacks. Mate, I remember me and Mace, bro. We used to, when we was in Thailand, we used to just jump in. We rented some motor. We used to jump in the motor, blazing joints. Honestly, absolutely blazing joints. Not even pre-roll, bro. You should just bill it in the car. Like fucking 3 or 4 joints. And just drive around the perimeter of this whole island. The sea's there. Beautifulest blue sea that you'll ever see in your life. Just driving around the whole island. Banging out this song. Mate, oh, bruv. Oh, mate, I can't even think back to that time. That was golden, man. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. This was one of the songs that got banged out. Just imagine this, boys. You're profitable. You're on holiday with your best pal who's also profitable. You've got a fat villa in the hills with a beautiful infinity pool. The best fucking Airbnb you can get in that whole city or that whole island. It's 35 degrees out. There's no English people there. You're in your car on this fucking road. Banging big old road. You can fucking zoom it. You're smoking a joint. Got your tunes blaring. You've just finished the morning trading. You're all done. You're profitable. You've made your money. You've made $3,000. And now you're back on the road. You're just driving about, chilling with your best pal. This is the exact moment what I was in. Keep on walking on the road to Zion. Oh, to Zion. Oh, mate. Damian Marley got banged out. Let me put another Damian, mate. This guy's actually... I ain't heard this in time. Medication. Damian Marley's actually got a bag of 30 tunes. This one is sick. This Patience one is sick. Where's the best one? Make It, Bun Them, and Living It Up. This is the best tune. This is the most feel-good song you'll ever find, boys. Trust me, boys. There's the feeling of getting a payout in a foreign country, and then getting a beer or a spliff or your whatever choice of relaxing that you have, and banging this tune out. Nice. It's elite, boys. Elite. Trust me. If you're one of my one-to-one students, that's the exact point I'm going to get you to this year. That is where you're going to be this year. Funded, secured a 5k payout. You're on holiday abroad, chilling, jamming out, having a beer, and you're calling me up going, Lou, love for them one-to-one sessions, man. It fucking helped, bro. I've just got a 5k payout now. I'm chilling, man. I'm in fucking Thailand. I'm in Spain, wherever you are. I don't care. Just get out somewhere. Lag. I think it might be lagging a little, bro. A little bit, bro. What broker are you using? I'm with FTMO. I'll be real, bro. I recommend Alpha Capital Group, bro. Everyone, if you want to get funded, Alpha Capital Group. And if you use my code of them, Richesse, you get 15% off your challenges. And I'll also put you in the mentorship or signals for free for 1 week to get you started off in the best way. So make sure you use that code and send me a screenshot, boys. It also does get you, as I said, 15% off. What would be a good position to stack the second trade? I'd say around the DTO, bro. The DTO is always a good point. You don't want to get in at a shitter entry. It just doesn't make sense. Especially if we haven't really distributed yet. So I would just look to get in on the DTO. The places where I can see limits being good ideas would be... Let me show you what I'd look for re-entries. Enter on the DTO. Stop loss on here. This is where I'll be looking to get him. 4-1, 3-1, 2.5-1. Lou, do something to market. You ready? Now. Alright, 3-2-1 now. Alright, Trump tweet. Trump's going to tweet, boys, in 20 seconds. Trump's going to tweet in 20 seconds. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Trump's going to tweet when I get to 0, boys. Trust. Trump's going to tweet at 0. 13, 12, 11, 10. Last 10 seconds, then Trump's going to tweet. We're going to hit TP in 1 candle. Get ready, boys. Make sure you're ready to close your trade if it doesn't close manually. We're going to drop about 40 pips in 2 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You ready, boys? Nope. Oh. Vishnu said he wasn't ready. Okay, I won't dump it then. I'll let it stay. I can't see us moving 24 pips, bro. I mean, we will eventually, bro. We just got to hold that, man. What do you do to keep yourself being busy besides content and trading? That's really it, bro. I'll be honest. Like, there's enough time in the day. My whole morning is taken up by trading till about 12. And then I jump on with my my post-London students at 12 o'clock. So then that takes me till about 12:30. Then I'll have lunch and that, which will take me till about 1:30. 1:30/2. And then at 2, I'll probably have like a 1-to-1 session or something, which will take me till 3. And then 3 until the rest of the day, I'll just make some content, make some YouTube videos or something, or text back people, or answer my DMs and shit like that, which will take me another like 2 hours or so. And then at 5, basically done. And then I'll probably make more content or just look at the markets for tomorrow, plan everything out, and then, yeah, bake off. We're having a good time, baby. 150 man in this YouTube, boys. Let's get 100 likes in here real quick. Let's get 100 likes in here real quick. Going up, it wasn't money. We on the jump, thing that doesn't happen normally. I'm a one in it. You did even know? How come you don't trade New York session? Because London session clears, bro. Thought we'd be slow because FMC, but fuck me. Yeah, trust me. But that's just taking a piss. Matt, give TP. TP is Friday low, bro. Lock in and you'd know that. Caveman. Oi. Oh no, I've got to put the sick version of this song on. Right, chat, I'm going to be on live for a tiny little bit longer. Tiny little bit longer, boys, then I'm going to jump off. I've got my live call with everyone at 12 o'clock. I've got a call with everyone on the Post London. NG, what do you think about 135, 180 as a stop loss? 135, 180, 35. This is where I'll be getting in. So 135, 180. Bro, literally, literally where my stop loss is. I'm not in this one, but this would be my GU trade had I been entering. So yeah, it's literally the exact same as me, bro. So I like that. Hello, bro. How you doing, bro? Are you going to keep this running through news? Not if it gets to 7, then nah, bro. God bless you, bro. Doing a good thing. I hope to get into content and your line of work one day. 100%, bro. Just got to lock in with trading. You'll get there. No worries, bro. You'll get there. No problem at all, man. If you can, what is it? What does McGregor say? Something like, if you believe it enough to speak it, then you will achieve it. Do you usually close trades before spread hours are allowed to run overnight? You close before, bro. I had PTSD from that, but when I didn't know what spread hours were, and I was just never really do it again. The only time I held it was, like, for example, that JPY, when I was like 100 pips up, I just allowed it. Stop loss hit? How, bro? We're in profit, man. This is the best version of this song, I swear to God. Yo, boys, I'm going to listen to this tune and then I'm going to jump off. So any last questions, let me know. Let's go, chat. Oh, what a tune. Oh, baby. Yeah, I'll be looking at gold buys. So I'll be looking for on gold. I know a lot of people asked, how did you get mace under your desk? My second order just above 100 for short on EU. Yeah, that was fucking cold. That was so cold. Anyway, boys, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to jump off now. I'm going to jump on with my live stream that I do to my one-to-one students every single day. After live, boys, we jump off and we jump on the live with the one-to-one students. As I said, we have a pre-London with the one-to-one students, which is at 6:30 to 8:30, where we break down what we're looking at and any possible trades we can get into. That was the one where we actually got into this trade here. If I just delete my one I had on live, that was when we got into this trade on the pre-London stream. And now I'm jumping on the post-London stream, which is around about 12 o'clock, where I break down what we've already seen and what was the best way for you to have really approached this market. So, yeah, if you are a one-to-one student, boys, I'll be jumping on that right now. If you are trying to get into the one-to-one mentorship, boys, I can actually give you a quick walkthrough if you want, but I'll show you basically essentially what is kind of included real quick. So for a start, this is the course, right? This is the course where we've got basically all of the videos. So there's basically a whole new course. So first start, you got market structure, you got broker structure, pre-boss, OTS, market layers, right? This is going to be your basics behind the market, just giving you a basic understanding of price action, what the trend is, and just direction in general and the range. Liquidity, this is obviously very, very important, where you're going to learn everything about liquidity, time-based liquidity, internal, external liquidity, and also quarterly theory, and about 5 videos on CRT, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and quarterly theory. So you're going to know exactly about every type of liquidity I talk about. And then we've got our points of interest, which is just going to teach you the correct way of identifying order blocks, breaker blocks, fair value gaps, inverted fair value gaps, breakaway gaps, right? By the way, chat, at the end of everything, there is a test that you can do that you've got to get 20 out of 20 on in order to move on, just to make sure you've fully understood everything. And then this is confluence concept. So once you've done these sections here, market structure, liquidity, points of interest, you're going to have a good idea of basically how the market moves, how to read a trend, how to see what price is moving away from, what it's moving towards. And this is just going to help you with actual catching that move. So stuff like mitigation, AMD, premium and discount, indexes, OTE, law of effort, daily bias, volume breakdown. So again, you've got a full breakdown of everything to do with volume, a full breakdown of my daily bias. And then that brings you on to the actual strategy video, where this is the video where I go through the ALG and the DTO strategy itself. And then, as you can see, you've got all of these case studies. So about 33 case studies, which we're constantly adding to, of actual DTO or ALG trades, which we've done, recorded for you to learn the strategy. And then you can see, other than that, the last sections is just simple stuff like psychology, if that's something you struggle with. Fundamentals, if that's something you don't really know about, you've got all the fundamental knowledge you need there to teach you that side of the market. Then finally, trading in practice. This is if you're a beginner, you need like a trading view guide, calculating lot sizes, swap fees, backtesting, choosing a prop firm, etc., etc. So that's the actual content in there. There's over 100 videos there. All in all, there's 100 videos and 6 tests. On top of that, as I said, there's a live stream every morning at 6 a.m. through to 8 a.m. where we're looking for trades and what you should expect going forward. And then we have a live post-London, which is 12 o'clock to about 12:30, where I break down everything that we've already seen and what we can expect to do better, or how you could have handled the market better. So yeah, that's essentially what is in that. Oh yeah, and obviously that does come with one-to-ones with me personally. So every single month, you're going to have a full hour and a half one-to-one where we sit down. I'll go through all of your trades. I'll set you homework to do for the next section. I basically look at everything you do, look at your trades, see exactly where you're going wrong. I'll normally be able to tell like that. It's either going to probably be, boys, daily bias or the strategy. It's going to be one of these two. Either one, I've literally got a plan of like how you can do it. I've got a daily bias step by step, which you can take, and I've got a strategy step by step, which you can take. It's normally even going to be daily bias or one-to-ones. Daily bias or the strategy, one of the two. So yeah, boys, if you are interested in that, then just send me a DM on Discord saying one-to-ones. I'm just going to drop a message in the free chat real quick saying, yo. So if anyone is interested in that, in those one-to-ones, just drop me a message, boys, and I'll get straight back to you regarding the one-to-one mentorship. But yeah, it's very, very worth it, boys. As I said, it is $150 a month if you are a current member. If you are a current member, then you do get 50% off for your first month. So it's basically the same price as your original membership. But yeah, if you are trying to get in $150 a month, as I said, it's completely one-to-one. So it comes with one-to-one teaching from me, direct teaching from me. I'm going to go through all of your trades personally. And it's actually a level up from what we did before. So this is actual one-to-one where I can fully teach you personally and allocate my time a little bit better towards you. So yeah, boys, if you are trying to get in, I've just dropped yo in the chat. So just DM me saying one-to-one right now and I'll get you in. As I said, it is going to max out at 30 man. When there's 30 man in there, I'm going to have to max it out because there's just simply not going to be enough time to do all these one-to-ones. So how many we got in here right now? Okay, we've got 15 man in there right now. So we are half full right now. So there's another 15 spaces left. And then we are going to have to not accept any more people or just like double the price or something. So if you are trying to get in ASAP, boys. We only opened it Monday and we are halfway full. So make sure you are getting in. But yeah, boys, appreciate all you tuning in. The content is awesome. I was a complete beginner and it's helped so much. I was still trying to find out what a pip is. I would still be trying to find out what a pip is at this moment without fail. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Lou, anyway, can you put your vids on school to output in 180? There's literally no actual need, to be fair. 15 already, by the way. Yeah, trust me, bro. 15 man already in that. So if you are trying to get in, boys, get in ASAP. It's so worth it, boys. So you get actual one-to-ones with me personally. It's just so much better. But yeah, appreciate all you boys tuning in. As I said, DM me on Discord right now. Remember, on Discord, boys, I'll never DM you first. You've got to DM me first. But just click on my name, say yo, and I'll get you in there. It does, if you're already a member of our mentorship, you're going to get half price for your first month. So it's basically the same as your old one. And by the way, if you're halfway through your old mentorship, what I can do for you is I can just refund you that and then get you signed up to the new one. So you're not wasting any money, obviously. You don't want to be like halfway through and then pay for the other. So I'll just refund your old one and then give you the discount. But yeah, boys, I'm going to be live at 12 o'clock in there. So everyone, make sure you go over there and you get in. But yeah, appreciate you all tuning in, boys. As I said, click on my name here, send me a DM in the free chat. And I can get you in the one-to-one mentorship. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in, boys. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. We're going to be live at 12 o'clock if you're watching on TikTok. We're going to be live, at 1 p.m. on YouTube. My YouTube is Richesse FX. Where is it? Richesse FX. Why have we only got 33 likes? It's a bit of a liberty. B50, 50, 50, 50. 36. Okay, everyone like this stream before you go, boys. Why have we got 30 likes on a fucking stream of 150 man? Anyway, boys, Richesse FX on YouTube. We're going to be live there at 1 p.m. We're going to be on a different TikTok, so you won't be able to find me here. So if you want to watch New York stream, make sure you go to the YouTube at 1 p.m. Appreciate you tuning in, boys. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Good luck in your trade. Appreciate it. So we get out. I'm not out, bro. I'm still in. Holy consolidation. Yeah, trust me, bro. My grandpa moves faster. Yeah, facts. I'm still in this, boys. I'm not closing. But yeah, sweet people. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. If you do need anything, just send me a DM. If you can't DM me, comment on my recent post so I can follow you so then you can DM me. Sweet people. I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Alright, appreciate you all tuning in, boys. That was actually good live considering we got taken off the FYP. But yeah, boys, appreciate you all tuning in, boys. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Flash us for a like. Okay, yeah, boys, big up to the community. We're back at break even now, so we'll see how this one plays out. Macy's going to be live. I'm going to jump on a post London now. So yeah, big up to everyone. And I'll catch you in the next live, people. Sweet, boys. Now, so we'll see how this one plays out. Macy's going to be live. I'm going to jump on a post.